Hey, and welcome to another episode of Hot Rod Madness. I'm Tim the Milkman, and today we're out here at the antique Thread Mill Mall of Austell, Georgia. Today's event's being put on by the one and only Powder Springs Push Rods. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Sunshine, lots of hot rods. Oh man, I'm excited. I bet you in a little while, this whole parking lot will be full. It's quite a big parking lot. And as you can tell, Dollar Bill, there's quite a few here already. I bet you there's over 50 here, 50 to 75 cars here, and it's early in the day. Oh man, this is gonna be exciting, people. I'm loving it. And you know the Milkman can find the hot rods. So let's go find some. Right, man, here's looks like a 396, 69 Chevelle, maybe a 68. Hey man, you the owner of this one?
Sir.
Hey Sean, how's it going, buddy?
Man, how you doing?
All right, sir. Man, I was looking at your Chevelle here. Dude, it looks like it's all original.
Oh yeah, it is all original. Original motor. It's not the original intake, but
Okay.
it is original block and heads.
All right, what year is it?
That's a 68 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396.
Gotcha.
Four-speed.
That would be the first body style for that year,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. That's the first body
that's
style.
when they
Yep,
changed the
changed
body style. And,
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. And you got one of the Super Sports. That's an original
Yes,
Super
sir.
Sport,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Dude, that is cool. Fantastic, man. I'm looking at a polished big block here that's clean enough to eat off of. Look at this.
You could eat off the bottom.
Really?
It's just a nice on the bottom and there's a top.
That clean
Yes,
on the
sir.
bottom.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Cool, man. What kind of carburetor is under that air cleaner, man?
That's actually a Holly 750.
Okay. Now,
And actually, that's an old school intake. If you notice, the carburetor is sitting sideways. You cannot find those intakes anymore. I tried to, yes,
Gotcha.
whenever I started to do some
wow.
the carburetor work on it, yes, I
Yeah.
noticed that. Yes.
Okay, so that might come factory in 68 like
No,
that.
that was not factory. That was not factory, but somebody's built the motor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got some. Yeah, it's got
And
some
you just
horsepower.
happened to find that rare intake
Yes,
and
sir.
used it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, that is different, man. I don't recall seeing one lately.
Nope, 68s are rare. They are rare Chevelles.
Okay, where'd you get them headers at on that thing, man? I mean,
Actually, I got the headers at Summit Racing,
okay.
and those are actually hot jet coated, like a stainless. Put it like this, they were just the most expensive ones I had.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go that route, but I had to, so the steering box don't hit because I went through
Gotcha.
3 sets. I had to go back and get 3 sets of headers.
That's kind of
because
why I was
the
asking.
steering box
'cause,
hits on them, yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what would
Yes.
hit the steering and what would clear
Yes.
everything myself, and they do look coated with
Yes.
something. That's why I was
That's
asking.
actually 1 3/4 or 1 7/8" tube headers
Okay.
diameter. If you go any bigger than that, it's whenever it starts hitting your steering box. And I'm not going to beat up a brand new set of headers. you know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh no,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's always a nightmare, right?
And actually, this is the first show I've ever entered the car. I just have got done with it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Okay, so this
Yep.
is fairly a fresh build here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
Yep.
You do all the work yourself in your backyard?
Yeah, me and my dad do.
That is great, man. That's cool. How long have you had this thing?
I've had this car for about a year and 8 months.
Okay. You bought it, and it wasn't like this when you bought it, right?
Actually, it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was the nice. It was the top was just as nice as. I just did the whole bottom. Come
Okay.
to find, yeah, whenever I put it up on a lift.
Wow.
The suspension and all, they did
Yeah.
not, you know what I mean, it had the original bushings and everything, so I went ahead and replaced all the bushings
Okay.
in the suspension. Put Hotchkiss lower and springs, make it handle good. Handles like a new Corvette.
Oh, man.
Brakes like a new Corvette too. I got heavy duty 4-piston
Yeah.
disc brakes. What is?
Okay.
That was an option for this year, and that is a very rare option.
Wow.
Yes,
Man, that's cool.
appreciate it.
That is awesome, man, to have that option on this car. Hey, let's step around and look at the
Yes, sir.
interior
Come
here. Anything special in the interior? Or did you leave that factory as well?
I left it off. This is the factory. This is the original interior. The interior has not been touched at all.
Okay.
It is the original interior.
All right, that's an
It does have the gauge package. It is
Yeah.
original 4-speed car.
I was looking at that. That's a Hearst 4-speed in
Yes,
there,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
That's one of the old school shifters.
Yes, sir. It is.
Oh, cool. All right, the bench seat 4-speed car.
That is a rare option.
That is a rare option.
sir.
Now those things are hot. If you can find one
Yes,
in good
sir.
shape, man,
Yes,
people
sir.
want these things.
Yes, laser straight body. Laser straight body.
Wow.
That's why. Yeah, that's what drew me to the car. The body.
Very nice. So that-
It don't no bondo at all. It's solid.
all right. Yeah, the interior looks just as clean, man. That is awesome. Beautiful car. Watch this. I'm gonna shut the door. Look at that. Wow, I didn't even put a finger on that door to close it. That's
What do you think about the
beautiful.
white wheels, the white rallies?
Okay, well, those are Chevrolet Rallies, and he painted them up to match the
Yes,
car,
sir, I did.
and used the flat centers with some
Yes,
spinners
sir.
on them. And
Yes, sir.
dude, that is awesome.
Yep. I had a couple people,
Wow.
actually my body man who did my painting on the up underneath of the car painted the wheels for me. And he
Okay.
didn't want to paint the wheels white.
Nice touch, man.
Because he didn't like, he said, yeah, he didn't want to paint them white, and I made him paint them. And then
Yeah.
after I put them on here, he liked it. Yes, he fell in love with it.
That's a nice
Yes.
touch.
Thank
That
you,
looks
sir.
great on a white car, man. Beautiful. All right, the trunk's just as clean, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, you got a rat in the
Yes,
trunk.
sir, a
Yep,
big
yep.
396.
All right, I'm guessing your kids love that little,
Oh, yeah.
that little feature there.
That's the toys.
That looks nice and clean, buddy. Beautiful Chevelle, man. Hey, thank you for bringing it out,
Thank
showing
you,
it to us
Milkman.
today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right,
Yes,
along,
sir.
man. Hey, man. I'm walking down through a whole row of hot rods here, man, and I walked up on this thing, and if you're a car guy like me, you're gonna know right off the bat that this sedan delivery is quite rare. And I bet you this fella here knows all about the history of this vehicle. Hey, Bobby.
Hey,
How are you, sir?
Doing fine.
All right. I get the feeling there's a big story behind this vehicle here. I'm loving just the body style on it. Tell us a little bit about this thing, man.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't for three friends of mine, I wouldn't have a car.
Really?
Yeah, Grady Rice, he built the motor for me,
Okay.
and Ray Barday, and he did all the floorboards and stuff like that in
Yeah.
it for me, and front end and rear end, and his brother helped him, Tommy Barday.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, but I wanted something that was just different, and I'd never seen one of these like that, and I found this in Tennessee.
All right. That is different.
Yeah, Chattanooga, Tennessee, yeah. And I had it since 1994.
Okay.
And when we started working on it, I think it took me 6 years, you know.
Wow, 6 years from 1994, and you came up with this. All right. Man, I'm looking.
Finally finished it in 2003.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 10 years old.
Man, I'm looking at the body on this with the shaved door handles and all the custom work done to it, the mirrors, everything that accents this body. It makes it pop, man. Who did the body work on this thing?
Tommy Barday.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy Barday
All
did
right.
the body work on it, and Sammy Freeman did the upholstery on it.
Okay.
For me. Yeah.
Wow.
And see, they like I said, if it wasn't friends of mine, you know, I wouldn't have a car. You
Hey,
know?
man, what are friends for, right?
I know that's
You-
right.
I mean, that's just an awesome story by itself. It seems like you got some really good friends.
Oh yeah, they're
That's
they're awesome. Yeah,
That is
they're
awesome.
yeah.
Hey, man, I'm looking at is that a Corvette motor in this
It's
thing?
a 1972 Corvette motor,
sir.
and I got the 3.2s out of Holden, Missouri,
All right.
and like I said, it's just I just wanted the nostalgia look as far as the 3.2s go.
Yeah.
And so we put those on there, and
Okay.
it's been good so far.
All right, I gotta ask, man. Check this out. Now, I ain't never ran 3 deuces on anything that I've had. I'm looking at them going, wow, there might be a lot of work involved to get them things in sync, you know. to
No,
run.
see, be honest with you, it's not,
Okay.
because see,
Yeah.
you got two different jets on the front and the rear,
Okay.
and the only one that you have to really adjust is the one in the center.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is just like on the linkage, it's a progressive linkage on it,
Uh-huh.
and you can see the progressive linkage on it, front, rear, you know.
Hey, that's good
Yeah.
to know, man.
Yeah.
I would have never figured. Hey, man,
Well,
I
it's-
tell you what, being the milkman, doing this kind of stuff, man, meeting people and personalities like you, I'm learning every week. I'm learning something new. This is great.
Well, this was a milk truck. It was light blue when I
Oh.
got it, and it was it said
This is awesome.
it said milk truck on the side.
All right,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, sure did. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that is awesome. So okay, when you found it, the milk thing was already gone
was-
on it, right?
Well,
But-
no, I mean, you know, the emblem it's a round center thing.
Okay.
It was still on there when I got it, and then, you know, of course, we did the body work. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, I understand.
the little bit that had to be done on it, you
yeah,
know.
I understand.
But yeah,
Did it have a dairy name on it or something? What was on it?
I've been trying to think.
yeah.
I've been trying to think, and I can't think of the dairy name
Oh,
to save
boy.
my
Yeah,
heart.
hey, your wife didn't come out and say, hey, you got to take pictures of that before you paint it, did you?
No, I'm divorced, so I don't have to
okay.
worry about that. You know, I don't have to worry about them honeydew things. You know,
Okay,
no more.
well, you know how the milkman is. I got to get nosy in that
Well,
person,
no,
but-
no, that's fine. You know, shoot.
I'm loving it. Hey,
But,
when I find an original type milk truck, dude, I got to come over and catch
I
it.
know. I wished I'd got a picture of it or something, but
Yeah, gotcha.
but I didn't. I'm sorry. You know.
Oh, you're good, man. It's beautiful like it is, just sitting there. I want to peek at the interior.
Okay.
I know there's some some really fine looking woodwork in the floor of this thing.
The wood, the guy, Sammy Freeman's the one that did the upholstery for me.
Okay.
And he lives off Brazil Mountain Road in Paulding County.
Oh yeah, I know where that's at. All right.
Him and his daddy come up with the idea of having this kind of wood. It's real hard wood. It's real heavy wood.
Okay.
And they got two names for it. It's either pagoda wood or Brazilian cherry.
All right.
And it's really, really hard. That was Sammy's idea, to.
Good idea.
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah, Sammy's.
It's beautiful, man. Let's step over here and look at it.
Sammy's good.
All right, man. Wow. Now, is that the original dash that come in this thing?
No, that's a 44 dash.
Yeah.
We took out the
Custom
me and Tommy Bardet did took the ashtrays out and put vents there for the air conditioning and heat and stuff. You know.
Cool. Yeah.
And because I didn't want the flat dash on the 37,
Okay.
I wanted something different. And Tommy says I can make it different.
Wow.
I mean, he's good.
He's good, ain't he?
Oh yeah.
Because that looks like it's molded in perfectly with the vehicle.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing what that board could do.
Man, I love that polished steering column and the wheel. That looks great, man.
Yeah, they did a good job on it.
They did a fantastic job on it.
Those are 2002 GMC 8-way power seats on it.
Okay.
And like I said, it was Sammy's idea to when he did the upholstery to put the pagoda wood in the back.
Sammy's the man, ain't he? He's custom.
He can do anything as far as interior goes, I guarantee you.
Man, that is cool. All right, let's move along to this wood in the back of this thing.
All right.
I got a peek at it earlier. Man, it's beautiful. Love the floor in this thing.
Sammy made
Check that out.
Sammy made me a cover so I wouldn't scratch it when I threw luggage and stuff in there.
You gotta keep. Oh man, you gotta keep that preserved.
And so, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. He put my speakers back here, and then I got about 6 speakers in it, 2 back here and 4 up front and there and everything.
All right.
But yeah, I've got a compartment over here that holds my battery.
Okay.
And then I got another compartment over here and everything. It holds, like I said, I got a six disc changer over here.
Yeah, I see.
With just spare parts and stuff that I may need on the road.
See, the trap door in the floor matches perfectly. That looks great.
Yeah, he did a good job. I tell you what, those
fantastic, man. Little accents in the interior. Look,
I told him. I said, just don't go elaborate on me. Just do what you think looks good. And so that's what he did.
There's gauges mounted in the top up there, Bill. I don't know if you saw that or not, but
that was my idea. He fixed it a little bit better than what I was going to do, but. Because he deals with so many of them, I had the idea, but he improved on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what you call a good trim man.
Sir, you got some wonderful friends, buddy.
Oh yeah, I do. I kid you not. I'm thankful for every one of them.
I appreciate you bringing it out and showing it to us today. That thing is phenomenal, man. That's a beautiful ride.
I appreciate it very much.
All right, sir.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. We're tooling right along again, and I'm a Chevrolet fan, of course. Everybody knows by now. I know I've probably said it too many times, but when I run up on something like this dollar bill, this is awesome. Look, this has got to be one of the coolest looking 32s I've found recently, man. And hey, man,
how you doing?
I bet you this is your car, ain't it?
It is.
Oh man, what's your name?
David Hughes.
Okay, David Hughes. I'm looking at a 32 Chevy here, right?
Right.
Oh boy, gotta love these things. Love the body styles on them and wait a minute now. Okay, before we go any further, there's some unique features about these.
Yes.
When they were built from the coach company, you probably know the history. There was mostly wood inside, right?
The whole car is supported by wood.
Right. Okay.
It's a wood structure supporting a metal skin.
Gotcha. So, all right. Nowadays, when you modernize a car like this, you may have a fabricator come in here and put all metal back inside to hold the cab together and all. Now, did you do that?
No.
You got wood in there, don't you?
Let me tell you, the guy that did the body work put a whole metal belly pan under it, screwed with screws into the wood.
Wow. Okay, so
that stiffened the car up a little bit.
Okay.
And the front of the rails are boxed. Of course, it's got a Fat Man front end under it.
Okay, gotcha.
And then a 350 Chevrolet engine and a 700 R4 transmission.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's got a S10 rear end. It's all Chevrolet.
Okay.
But that was part of the deal, and then the man that did the body work not only did the woodwork and the body work, and then he had his guy paint it all in one place.
Man, That's great, man. And you picked? Did you pick that color out?
Yeah, I did pick that color.
I tell you, that blue is popping, dude. You know what? You coming a mile away, and that.
Yeah, you know what that
blue.
is?
What is that?
That is PBG soft turquoise.
Soft turquoise.
Yeah, and I had a picture in a hot rod book, and I went over to a color place.
Yeah.
Used to be an auto color paint.
Okay.
And I was trying to find the color, and you got to use a paint code now.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't just say here,
right.
Here,
you gotta
match that
you
color.
Gotta show them what to.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy that owns that truck is sitting next to me. He's the one that found the color, and my wife picked it out.
Yeah.
And I said, that's what's going on my car.
Man, I got to take my glasses down to look at it because this thing almost glows in the dark.
That's what I wanted, something different.
Yeah.
And where I got the idea years ago, I always liked the turquoise, like on the Chevrolet Nomad there.
Yes, sir.
That's where I got the idea from back in the 60s, not in the 80s or 90s.
All right. Okay. You kept it all Chevrolet. I'm looking at a small block 350 here. You kept your manifolds. Those seal up better. I know those run better. You don't have to mess with them.
Well, the reason I like that, because Chevrolet made it and it don't leak.
Yeah.
The headers eventually leak, the flanges.
You're right.
Sure do.
And you kept the, what kind of carburetor is that?
That's Edelbrock carburetor. Now, it did have a different 4-barrel on it, and I put that on it.
All right, you sporting the AC on it?
Yeah.
Got to have the AC, right?
Yeah, man. If you're going to drive a street rod, you don't want to sit in the middle of the daggone heat in 100 degrees without the handling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you say you got a 700 R4 transmission in it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that thing will run out on the highway really good.
It cruises great.
Cool, man. All right, let's take a peek at the interior, man.
All right.
Get around here and open up a door so we can check it out.
Open up.
Open her up, he says. Oh, boy, look at this. Man, I've always dreamed of having my own 32 Chevrolet, but they're so hard to come by and hard to keep together because of the wood, as he mentioned. And wow, this one's just, it's all together. It's already had the interior done. Oh man, that is a beautiful street rod you got, sir.
Perry Wilson did the interior.
Oh, really?
And you know, when I started out, I didn't know a whole lot. I used to work on some old car years ago, but I didn't know a whole lot. But I've learned a lot in the process.
Yeah.
But I went to Perry Wilson because I knew that I wanted a gray interior. I picked the material out.
Cool.
I already had the seats covered, and I let him do the rest of it.
All right. What kind of seats are in that?
That's a Pontiac Fiero seats.
Fiero seats?
Yeah.
Okay.
They fit that car perfect.
They fit in there great.
And if you notice, it ain't got a high back poking through the back window. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, so your windows all open and stuff. Yeah. Beautiful car, man.
I went through 3 sets of seats before I ever found them.
Really?
Yeah.
These ain't comfortable. Let's try something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Now, this car is all metal except for one piece, and you're standing right in front of it, that apron down there.
Okay.
Mine got wrecked a long time ago, and it's full of Bondo.
Yeah.
And Tommy told me that it would be cheaper if I knew where one was at. It was fiberglass.
Yeah.
And he's great on fiberglass.
Okay.
Man, he worked it to perfection.
All right. Is that the original design for the rear bumper?
Yeah. Now, they had two designs.
Okay.
Now, this is a Confederate Sport Coupe. The difference between a Confederate Sport Coupe, they make a 3-window, they make a 5-window. In the 5-window, they make a Confederate Sport Coupe, which means it has a rumble seat. The other kind has the trunk model. And, of course, mine, I didn't put a rumble seat back in it, but I posted everything and left it as a trunk.
Thanks for showing it to us.
You're
Thanks for coming out today, buddy.
Yes, sir.